Hello.
Bonjour.
Hello.
After all, miss, this is France.
Hello.
Hello. You find yourself
In
in the tight corridors, entering up, and Voss, you see a goblin in yonder distance. Could you go ahead and roll initiatives while you describe what it is you wanted to do when you kind of entered this place? Because I know you had
see anything.
an agenda.
I
Yeah,
can't. I need to find my character to roll initiative. And I can't find my character.
in the back, so you can't see much at all.
Oh, I found him.
But you should be able to see
zoomed it way
something.
out.
Yeah, I had to zoom
should be able to
entirely
see.
out to see where I was.
You
Yeah.
have
But I
sight.
am zoomed out.
You might want to reload because you're there. I
Yeah.
can re-put your token in though as well, which might fix it.
Broke it.
I literally can't see anything, so...
Okay,
Well,
I got it.
I don't have dark
Got it.
vision, so I assume I can't see anything other than my own token.
No, yeah, it's
Yeah.
dark.
It's dark.
Uh,
It's normal. It's fine.
is that?
Someone want to do them dancing lights they can do?
Yeah. Well, don't worry. I got you, fam.
Roll initiative when you're possible.
I'm working on it.
Oh,
right.
it's just slow.
I'm tired.
No, I wasn't trying to rush.
I
I was just
felt
trying
kinda
to
rushed.
remind.
I felt a little rushed.
Well, I'm sorry you felt rushed.
It's real interesting going from a character who can see like a fucking Nighthawk in any situation to a character that's like, where's the wall?
So, Mr. Voss, before we take turn orders, I think you have a thing. Yes?
What?
Oh, yeah. I mean, if you do you want me to act first or just basically describe what's happening?
Describe what's happening. Yeah.
Okay, cool. Yeah, literally as we're going in, you guys are kind of sticking to the shadows and staying out of the way. I'm just going in, sword drawn, and just basically declaring to the room and this one goblin that I can see, who I guess is going to be the focus of my ire, but just in general declaring, just since we are
name
here
is
for,
Clarence.
for an
Okay.
actual mission.
His name is Clarence.
That's
Give him
not a
some
very-
respect.
Clarence is about to have a bad time.
Poor Clarence.
I'm just
Poor
going
Clarence.
just walking in declaring, you face Voss of House Nor. Present yourselves, enemies of House Deveskos and Order. Face me. And then just start walking in. And then we roll
Okay.
initiative, I guess.
Yep, Torum, you actually have the first order. As far as you know, in this darkness, you are unseen.
Perfect. Okay. Well, I can't. Which way is the direction that things are happening? Which way were we moving? That way or down? Okay. Is that because that's him in front of me?
Mhm.
I would be. Oh, okay. I can see now.
Mm.
Three,
Oh, yeah, never mind.
4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. I'm going to come here and I'm actually going to stay sort of hidden and ready a shot at. Am I within range? Yep, this boy.
Yokely
The
tokely.
second thing to begin, a shot's going to come flying out straight at him, and I think I'm unseen. So.
As far as you're aware.
Yep.
Next is Rakath.
I am also going to train a shot. Essentially, where I heard Voss's voice from, I'm not really sure where at this point, but I want to hold my attack until I can see something, basically. So, yeah.
Yep.
I'm just going to stay exactly where I am, because I do know that Yuna's right beside me, so I'm basically acting more as protector at this moment.
Protecting her, yeah. Voss.
So
He
I'm
who
gonna-
shall charge.
Yeah, as I'm going in, I'm going to use my action to cast Dancing Lights to create some light in this hallway.
give you some lights. so that
for my
you
friends
can
who can't
see.
Because that blue mass there, that is emitting light, yes?
Yes.
It's just hard
Yeah.
to tell. with dark
That
vision, but
is a one of those fungal blooms I mentioned.
Yeah, so I'm going to kind of be putting this more in the hallway, not on Rakath, but kind of around where I am so that he can see.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, and
yeah. I will give it to you in a second.
yeah, no worries. So that is my action, and then like I'm not really doing much to like have the lights are just kind of coming off me as I'm like walking forward.
That's cool.
This will do.
And I'm gonna stand right here on the edge of this light. And so then I'm also gonna point to the first goblin and then up to the second goblin I can see up here. And then is that a hobgoblin?
That is looks like a hobgoblin symbol, but is actually a bugbear. Big, hairy, large, and in charge.
Perfect.
Do you want more dancing lights, sir, or is just the one good for
Just
now?
the one is probably fine, yeah, because it's
You can always move them later on if you want.
Exactly. But it's mostly just to illuminate that area so that they can see. So yeah, and I'm going to say in Elvish, I'm gonna say in Elvish, all three of you will be dead within the hour. Mostly just because I'm trying to communicate that there are three of them without revealing that I'm.
Hey, that's a little smart.
I still can't see anything, so I don't know. And I did reload just now.
Yeah,
as well.
you're just in the corridor.
Okay.
Yeah,
I
well,
thought he was putting
trust me,
dancing.
I was gonna put a light in there so he could see.
That's what I
There's a
said. Is one
corner.
okay? And you said yes.
I thought there was one. I'm sorry.
Okay.
I can say literally, you step
Sorry.
forward and you'll see what I see, and it's like there's an entire room.
I
full
gave
of
you
stuff
two
just can't
dancing
see
lights.
it.
You can control them if you ever need more.
The room is lit up. You just need to see the room.
Okay. All right. Fair enough.
Maybe you should learn to see in the dark, idiot.
There.
Speaking of
Work on that.
goblin,
How's that?
the bugbear. Do you still want one on you? Is that good?
Sure.
Barp.
I'm trying to draw as much attention to myself as possible.
The bugbear just kind of starts smacking his kind of maul weapon on the ground and just lets out a low, goblinoid yell and runs, all fur and muscle, as bugbears typically are.
Okay, well, I was training my shot for when shit began. I was expecting the
Yeah.
goblin to do it first. Can I still get my shot off on him as he runs past?
Yeah.
So yeah, that dude triggers it instead because he was like, "I'm going to attack first." Do I get advantage because
What a
he
dummy.
didn't know I was there?
Yeah, he doesn't know you're there, so you have advantage.
Yeah.
What a silly bitch! That's a hit.
Just like fucking bolt into the side of the head as he's running. He's like, "What the
Yeah,
fuck?"
it's like a bolt in the thigh, and he will
Yeah.
keep on struggling, and that only makes it madder. And it is going to slam a jam, and that's gonna hit. And I need another dice. Mostly just because my dice management is fucking abysmal right now. Just garbo. And you managed to weave out of the way, get enough to the armor. It's only going to deal 5 piercing damage instead of far more. And next is Uni, who's also in the corridor.
Oh, let me see. I'm gonna run ahead of Rakath, who was being so nice. And
See, he thanks you in his native tongue.
It's one of the goblins realizing there's more people.
Yeah, that's realistically. Same size as Penny.
Very terrified.
I'm gonna cast.
That goblin is the one that Voss yelled at. It's just kind of
That's
there. He's eating a rat and he's like, ah! All of this is going on.
And that's
no.
He's
Clarence.
gonna hit. That's gonna hit. Absolutely.
Poor
So
Clarence.
long, Clarence. We hardly knew ye.
Oh, Clarence lives. He takes it.
Yeah.
Ow.
Hell yeah.
Clarence has been
Giant like frostbite hand on him now.
My turn.
Clarence is going to pick up his bow and fire while still screaming and barking. He's just going to fire at Yuna. But the arrow he can't get the arrow into the bow properly, and like when he does fire it, it kind of goes backwards like you're playing Wii bowling. It doesn't really work out for him.
excellent.
This one skitters across the landscape
Oh, fucking high.
on all fours, getting right up to Torum. It's your turn next. Down here.
Well, I'm gonna
here
take.
in the dark.
Yep. I am gonna.
Fight for my mark.
I'm actually gonna take the attack of opportunity and move to here.
What's your
Wheel
AC?
around. 17.
It's not hitting that.
I'm actually gonna shoot at the one with the bow first because he took a shot at me. Clarence, I'm sorry, Clarence.
Still screaming. That's gonna hit. Oh,
Oh no!
no longer screaming, Clarence.
Straight through the neck.
Scream on, you crazy diamond.
Now it's a bubbly scream, and then he's dead. And I'm just going to turn the bow back to where that one that was running at me from the darkness is. I obviously can't see that. He might not know that.
You just know it's in that area because that's where
Exactly,
it
yeah.
scudded up to you in the darkness. Full-on horror movie style. Speaking of Rakath.
Yeah. I guess I really wasted my last turn because I held an action and then didn't do anything with it. But that's okay. I'm gonna walk in. Hopefully. Oh yeah.
See what I mean?
Hi. Yeah. Okay. This boy, I am going to shoot an arrow at. Now, question for you: does he know I'm there?
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you.
Yeah, your stealth was abysmal.
Yes. He might have rolled worse.
You kind of shuffle through the darkness.
I'm still humming the song.
Yeah. You can still hear it from over here. That's gonna... Wait, is that against the bugbear?
That is against the bugbear.
It's still gonna hit.
That's good
He like
news.
kind of tries to weave the shield in the way, but doesn't quite get it in there, and he gets arrowed again.
Did you get sneak attack?
No,
Okay.
maybe. Wait, you're within 5 feet. Yeah.
That's why I'm
Hey.
within melee.
Let me just roll this 1d6. I can't really see things still, so. You're correct, though. I do get sneak attack.
Ooh.
literally double damage.
Voss. The
I'm gonna use
bugbear
like
is
bonus
staggered.
action to move one of my dancing lights directly above the head of this guy.
Hey. Yeah.
Clarence.
And as
Yeah,
I do that,
Clarence and Clarence.
I'm gonna
Clarence
kind of
was-
move. to the
They're
other side
brothers.
of this guy.
Yeah.
Parents only really had one name idea, though.
They were twins. They weren't expecting the second to come along.
I imagine goblins are born in litters anyway. So many of them are
yeah,
gonna
but
die.
this was a weird 2 group of goblins. So they were expecting 5
That's
or
a
6.
hit.
You know, and
He takes it.
Oh.
7.
He manages
I
to
like
survive
the reroll.
taking the beating, blood spraying to the ground, although verily injured. But he is going to get his counterattack off if he can hit it, which he can. And that's going to be for 7 piercing damage as he manages to swing the kind of spiked maul just into your side, and the barbs pierce through the armor in the right way, and then yank it out and kind of lets out a gruff chuckle. Pretty aware that it's probably going to die here.
Yeah.
Uni. You know. One or the other. Or all.
you are
You
muted.
are muted.
You are muted.
I'm not muted anymore.
There you go.
I am going to rend his soul from his body and put it into a little tiny gem.
The bugbear?
Yeah.
Uh,
You don't have to worry about rolling
charisma-
because he rolls a 4.
He fails. Mathematically, he has 3 HP no matter what he dies. So, there's he's like kind of like... and then you just, like in the dark, there's just this bright streak of white as it's like the soul is into Yuna's hands and then into a gem, and the body just crumples down onto the ground like a rag doll. Really great damage. 3 HP.
He did as
No.
fuck.
Move away from that goblin. That's my
That's
turn.
wise. Okay. Blarence kind of like waves at the dancing light for a moment, realizes that's fruitless and futile. Fucking hell. Words,
Fruitile.
my dude.
You need a fruitile salad.
That's a good set. There's like some deep inner
There's
meaning
some
in there.
layers, yeah.
Runs up and swings his blade at Torm's ankle. Clang. Nothing happens. Yikes.
Big yikes, yeah.
Oh yeah. You know what? Just for
It's not your turn yet.
At this. Oh, what?
It's not your turn yet.
Ruh-roh.
Okay, Torm.
What were those rolls? Out of like sort of disrespect at the failure, like that, like clang, clang, and nothing happening. Torm is not gonna like switch weapons. He's gonna disadvantage shoot this guy.
Oh! The disrespect is repaid.
Did you like how it was like 19? No, wait, that's not good enough.
The
One.
hubris.
One.
You do so,
Larens.
and the kind of launch it. The goblin gets their shield up in such a way that the bolt kind of leaves the mechanism of the crossbow, but doesn't really go anywhere, and there's a grinding noise as your crossbow jams. And that definitely
so-
damages some of the internal mechanisms. It's not broken.
Yeah, no. It's one of those things where, as the goblin like maybe lowers his shield after doing that, he's just gonna see Torm staring at him. It's like you damaged my
Torm
crossbow.
really can't do anything but stare, though. To be fair.
No, that's not gonna do anything else. Like, you know what I mean? It's that sort of intimidating of like, oh, he angry. You just somehow know he's angry. He's not gonna do anything else. He's gonna stay right next to this guy.
Well, Rakath is going to move more. Oh, hello.
There's Blarence.
Well, hello, Blarence. Blarence. I'm gonna drop my bow to the side and swing at him with my Kyogunto.
That is a miss. Shield up.
Yeah.
And
And,
as goblins do, in successfully blocking 2 attacks, they're just like, like, yeah, I'm gonna win.
I'm gonna actually, I'm gonna look at him and just say as well. Your brother is dead. You'll be dead soon. Would you care to run?
Nice. Family fun.
Mm-hmm.
Voss.
Step 1. Bonus action. Second wind. Huzzah! I'll
It's
take
a
it.
7.
That's pretty good.
So this is gonna be. I'm gonna do a few things here.
Oh.
So you just see Voss kind of after this guy falls. Kind of after having his soul sucked out, just kind of regains his stance and just takes a moment to like go back into his posture, basically. And I'm gonna go 5, 10, 15, 20, and just basically rapidly run over here and kind of appear behind this guy and attack.
That's gonna be a hit.
Oh,
So long, Blarence, we hardly knew ye.
So does that kill him?
Oh, he hardcore blapped. Yeah, he's
Cool. So literally, as I come over, I
The
just kind
Audi.
of like bring my blade up over Torum, like cut angularly almost into the wall, just cutting this dude in half. Then I'm gonna go 5, 10, and then I'm gonna action surge and use the dash action and run up into this guy's face.
oh,
This guy that you and I cannot see.
yeah, there's a guy there.
Yeah, there's another goblin,
Oh, okay.
you know
and like there's just like blood spraying all over my mask and stuff at this point. I'm just charging this poor little goblin.
So this is Blarence.
Yeah.
I'm gonna move up, skipping And then I will cast
Annie energy.
shield.
That's what I was thinking of. That is going to
Annie
miss.
Okay.
Gonna whip a shield in the way of this hand, and the goblin's like, "Ah!" Hand pouring at the shield.
Shield's getting real cold.
And the goblin is gonna disengage and start running. You hear the pitter-patter of tiny goblin feet. Torum. And also that noise, that like kind of disconcerting.
Do I need
Down.
to apply any changes to the light crossbow until I fix it?
If you want to
or-
keep using it until you fix it, it's gonna have a -2.
Okay. I can do that. I can do that really easily just by getting
You
rid of my
could-
bonus.
You could also just pick up the Yumi that I put on the ground just now.
Oh, it's his crossbow. It's fine. He wants his crossbow.
Okay.
1, 2, 3,
I
4,
figured that would be the case, but I put it on the ground in case you
It
want
thinks
it.
it wants things. now.
5.
At this
6.
point, never mind.
Oh, I can do one more. 7. Did I see which direction it went in at least?
It ran down this way, and you can kind of hear it down this corridor down here.
Can I disadvantage shot out at it?
Yeah. Don't even bother rolling. It's an impossible shot. You know, you shoot and you just hear the bolt hit stone.
Okay.
Hate it when bolts shit stone.
I know, right?
So inconvenient.
Freudian slip.
Yeah. You know, it just weighs them down so much when you try and fire them and then they shit stone and then they just go who knows where.
Torm will then
This
look
is
at
why I don't accept the
Voss and
Fletcher's
just
Union.
see- Is he the last one?
What was that?
Is he the last one? To Voss.
The last I can see. But God,
then he's
have
gonna-
a way of getting into every crack and crevice.
Torum is actually going to start looking at the crossbow to see how he's going to need to fix it real
Yeah,
quick. if he
considering that
can.
guy is out of sight, let's drop out of initiative order real quick. What are you guys doing?
There's a little hallway over here. I'm gonna go look at it.
Mm-hmm.
I am going to strike a torch.
I'm gonna move these dancing lights.
Let me give you a
around.
torch.
Thank you.
This is out of the way on the map, and therefore I feel like there's a hidden
1, 2,
treasure over here. That's how it works in video games.
If
That's
you
how it should
wanna-
work in D&D.
if you want to give me an
Torm's gonna-
investigation check.
Torum's going
Fine.
to move into the light and start trying to repair his crossbow.
Yeah. While these
Before it
people are like
gets
kind of
too
poking
damaged.
around, you want to give it a minute. Doesn't even need a check. Because
Yeah.
really, it just jammed up like one of the internal gears or whatever. 'Cause you actually do have
So
a bit
I'll
of
do that
a
then.
fancy pantsy one.
Ian's checking that door. I'll go check this other one up here.
So tell me when I'm allowed to move again, because I'll move straight over to you now.
Yeah, well, it's more, you guys are actually spending a little bit of time. Here's Mr. Rakath's torch, controlled
Thank
by
you.
William.
Thank you.
And then I would strike up the
William.
hooded lantern. The hooded lantern once I've repaired my crossbow.
And a lantern.
You should have expected this.
How much light does the lantern give?
It's optional, isn't it? Let me look.
Yes, how much light does the lantern give?
Remember, we asked this last time. We didn't get it
Pretty
exact.
sure it's 30 feet of bright light and 30 feet of dim light.
That's right. It is. Yeah.
Because I
Yeah.
know it's 60 feet all around, but half of that is dim light.
Yeah, and then I
Okay,
can make
there
it
you
less. But at
go.
the moment, I'm just having full bore.
Full blast. Everyone gets a light source. You get a light source. You get a light source.
I can't control mine, but that's okay. It's in a good
give
enough
me a
place.
second. There you can. Jump in the gun. New
So,
age robot
just
PC.
Out of
stinking
curiosity, did someone go down here already?
Not
down
yet.
where?
Oh, hey.
So actually,
Yeah.
when you kind of cast finding here, let's take a real moment. You actually do find that there's some couple of loose stones where these little goblins have been hiding things. So you actually do find a little bit of gold in there. It adds up to 3 gold, mostly in coppers and silvers. But you find stuff.
Put that in the party sack.
Party loot? Okay.
Ooh. This is a
We-
door, isn't it?
This is a
We have
door.
1 gold piece in there right now, so now we'll have 4 whole gold pieces in our party sack.
Um,
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think we found the way we're meant to go.
they're
We're
a
not
door.
meant to go down the little.
We want to take a quick little rest in here before we keep going.
Do you want to take a quick little rest in here before you keep going?
I wouldn't mind taking
Okay.
a short rest.
Well,
Also,
And I just point to the like bleeding wound in my side.
Rakath is going to go pick up his bow really quickly and then actually come back and help Voss with his wounds. Just, superficially tending to them and wrapping
Torm
them.
is literally going to set up, aiming his crossbow at that door.
What you doing, Aaron?
what is this?
This is one of his dancing lights.
That's a dancing
Oh,
light.
okay. What is
What is this?
Look, I'll make it dance around.
So yeah, Torm is.
Whoa!
Oh my god!
Lads.
So yeah, Torm is just sitting there staring at the door. If it opens, he's firing at what comes through.
But what about what's this way?
That's where the goblin ran.
Yeah,
Do we want to go check that out before we rest?
I guess we can rest. It's fine.
Oh, and they're away.
Oh. Oh, we're gone. Bye, party. You gave us a map.
Oh my god!
You see, there's like rickety wood that's creaking under your footsteps and a pit, and the goblin is on the other side, like clinging to.
I'm gonna take out my
Panting.
bow and shoot him.
You can try.
Fuck crossing the pit. It's a
Yeah.
trap.
I'm gonna try.
He's gonna whip around, throw the shield in the way, and then immediately skitter off.
Okay. Well, I feel like we don't need to mess with that right now.
What's in the pit?
It looks like kind of natural, like a almost natural cave. Like this place is just worn away. You actually look up, and it looks like there's maybe a water pipe has run above this place and has dripped down over hundreds of years, because this is how old some structures are in this city, and is just kind of eroded here, and the goblins have kind of made a bit of a ramshackle crossway, which has fallen apart as well, making this pit. So it's kind of sharp spikes, kind of rocks, kind of water. Probably will hurt falling down there, but probably isn't a death sentence. But you are a wizard.
Probably can't get down there.
It's getting back up, which is the problem, because it's wet as well.
I also can't move my character anymore. I've been frozen.
What?
I can't do. If I could do that, I would. I can't do that. It's a power I want them to add to roll 20.
That would be cool, yeah.
I'll move you back in. Oh,
There we go. Okay.
All right, there we go. Cool.
So do we want to
All
try
right.
and take a short rest?
Yeah.
In that
only-
case, if Torum knows that this direction is things, he's going to sit here, aiming, put down the light, aim his crossbow down the thing.
So
Sure.
Rakath is going to
wait.
kind of put his torch on the wall here, or like near the wall there, essentially lying it down.
lean up to it.
Whatever.
Or whatever. Yeah.
Whatever works basically to keep it there, and he's going to tend to Voss just as much as possible to help him with his wounds, and basically have Voss watch that door.
Will do.
Yep.
Yeah.
Call out if anything comes that way.
Mhm.
I will watch this way.
Yeah, I'm gonna lay an alarm like over there.
Okay.
And Torum's doing that thing where once he sets up, he's just like still, just weirdly still.
So
Stop
short.
squirming.
Short rest then. Okay.
Yeah.
You kind of from here. Now everything's quiet. And you're taking this rest. You can hear the music still thrumming into this place from the distant beggar.
Don't tell me that was the weapon. It turns out the thing was the weapon all along.
Hurdy-gurdy all along.
Yep.
It was me. But yeah, you short rest successfully. You can spend an hour in here, and the goblin doesn't come back for you.
Awesome. In that case, that's all I need.
Oh, okay, good.
Right.
Well, I'm not. I'm one off max, but yeah, that's fine.
Still good.
I am going to, towards like the very end of the short rest, just before we pack up, I will do a ceremony and invest Voss with shield once again.
Awesome. Thank you.
Nice.
If Torum is going to be keeping his hooded lantern out, Rakath is actually going to, when we decide to move, put out the torch and put it away.
I will say that investor only lasts 10 minutes, I believe, so we do have to go very
Let's
quickly
get
after I
moving.
cast
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
That's fine.
Which way are we going? Through the door or up?
I think we should go through the door. Yeah.
Yep.
And that would be a ritual
As
casting.
you're casting this too, Voss will just kind of look to you and give you a nod and be like, thank you, Lady Unite. Your magic always makes me feel that much safer on the front lines.
Oh, I'm so glad.
And let's go kick a door in.
You want to kick it?
Oh, yeah.
Athletics check.
I was going to say, do you want me to look at it? And
He
see
kicking!
what our-
It's probably fine.
The way
Door.
I'm holding the torch.
I have a very
Doesn't
complex
go up,
relationship with doors.
Voss, hold a moment at least. Let us look and see if it's going to kill you when you kick it through.
I step to the side.
Thank you. I would like to check the door for traps.
Please do.
Will that be a perception or an investigation if I'm
Depending
getting
on
right
how
up to
close
it?
you want to get.
I am going to be right up in it.
I mean, I just
Investigation.
kicked it, so...
Yeah.
Should I lower the hood?
That's up to you.
Look to
Seems fine.
Oh no.
Seems
You kind of, you know,
completely
you
fine.
run your fingers around the edges of the door, and you get down to the bottom. There's kind of a purplish, kind of puff of purplish smoke that kind of gets into your face, and you're like, yeah.
Not again. Die for cover.
Yeah. It was trapped. Yeah.
Are you okay?
Oh, I'm sure I'm horribly diseased now. Ugh.
Oh,
Now?
Can I? Yes, now.
Voss.
Can I? Would it be a medicine check to see if I know what a purple gaseous fume would be for that type
Sure.
of thing? Okay.
I'm good.
There's gonna be another one.
Seemed fungal. And then you remember that the book said that kind of void magic takes on blue and purple hues most commonly.
Well, this is likely where the weapon is. I believe I'm infected. So, I am going to step back and allow you lot to move forward, lest I become a pawn for their games.
Just don't die.
Oh,
They
I
said that if you
understand.
die, it takes hold, but otherwise you should be able to resist.
Well, I don't particularly enjoy the notion of dying in the first place, but I think it fits better that I stand back than anyways.
Agreed. And I'll try to kick the door open again.
Athletics check.
Huzzah!
I'm actually. I was just saying, I'm actually gonna hand the. No, I won't bother doing that because that'd be too much. Never mind.
I am going to have my Yumi out and ready to shoot at anything that...
Third time's the charm.
Once Voss breaks down this door, I'm assuming there's going to be some horrible thing on the other side. My intention is to shoot it right away if I see it.
Eventually, you know, every time the door you hit it, it rattles. And this time is no different. It rattles and the door kind of unceremoniously creaks open. And roll initiative.
Oh fuck! Okay. Let me just. I think I have to move. Sorry, I have to move the light so I can click my token so I can roll initiative.
Ready.
It's cool. I got like 7. It's appropriate. I'm fiddling with the light like fuck.
I got a 16, not 21.
Damn. You two keep getting like the exact same initiative. Like it keeps happening.
I actually got a 16. I just didn't click my token, so trying to change it now.
16?
It's not letting me. Yeah,
I can do it.
I got it.
Whoa.
Every time I'm like, I can help. I'm just a second too late.
No. I want your
No.
help.
And you don't need it. Boss.
Oh, what? I recognize that token.
It's my turn first?
Yeah.
Perfect. 5, 10. Oh.
What you see is a creature that Voss, being someone who has spent a lot of time outside of the city, would recognize as a Quaggoth. A large, hunched, white-furred creature, a slave creature, but also lives in the caverns around. But this Quaggoth is coated in purple fungal growths that kind of cling to it, and in some places it glows. Like it kind of almost congeals into a glowing orb in some places, and it's kind of clinging to the ceiling, in fact, and is slowly approaching the doorway when you walk in. The ceiling is only, probably 6 feet exactly, so.
Okay, so he's still within striking distance, but he's on the ceiling. Cool.
For exorcist stuff in here.
Oh, what is that little friend? What is this back here?
You
see
can
half
just
of the
see
token.
kind of the shambling half silhouette of a humanoid.
Okay.
And the occasional blip of glowing bright purple.
Okay, so that would be on my left coming in. So I'll call that out kind of as I go in Elvish, just be like, 1 to the left. And then I'm going to go up here.
Would you
and
have moved
attack
your
this.
dancing lights with you guys to the door?
Well, I don't need them now because he has the lamp. And also,
Okay.
I don't think they're up anymore.
Well, yeah. But
But I guess I can recast it. It's actually, no, I cast it once today. So I can't.
oh, it's once per day.
I'm pretty sure.
drow.
Because it's just a drow thing, right? Anyways, I'm going to attack this guy.
Feel free.
I'm gunning him. Great.
I think we rolled 3 natty ones this
You
session so
try
far.
and stab
Oh
up at the
my
creature, and
God.
despite how slow it's creeping, it very quickly darts out of the way, and the blade jams into the rock.
Perfect. Can I use my bonus action to try to yank it out?
Nope.
Cool. In that case...
That's a full action banger.
Awesome. Then that is my turn.
Seems like the dice don't like you tonight.
Yeah, apparently.
No.
And this whole thing, like you kicking down the door, that's been making a lot of noise for the last
Yeah.
minute
for
or so.
sure.
Yuna, you hear he stabs something.
Oh.
Yeah.
What is
I love
that?
the reactions watching everyone walk in one by one.
Quaggoth
like,
on the
"Oh."
ceiling, slowly creeping, coated in purple fungus.
I don't
And
wanna
considering
be
they're
anything.
white furred, it's bright purple. Admittedly, you're seeing it in dark vision, but the glowing sort of blips do cast a little bit of golden light on them. Just a little bit.
Yeah. That's cute.
That is going to miss.
Okay, that's my turn.
It is going to very quickly swipe at a defenseless Voss. First attack doesn't pierce through any armor. Second attack does!
I'm going to shield that with my reaction.
Oh no, it's not the magical shield because you're a divination wizard. Yes, you managed to kind of see that it was good. Yeah, and duck and weave, seeing the potential futures and the chance of
Oh, yeah.
damage. And it is going to kind of... No, it's going to stay there. It's going to stay there. Rakath.
Having heard the commotion at this point, Rakath is actually going to step forward, but not too far. Excuse me. And he's going to stand here, and because he can't go any further, basically. Hold on. Where did I move from? I moved from here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I can move one more. Step into the door, kind of scrunch down.
Hunch, yeah.
What's
That's all this
going
then?
on in here? And he is going to look at the quagga. Quagga.
That's a more Underdark appropriate pronunciation.
And
Hey.
do this. And stare at it, the eye glowing through the mask slightly.
It is not going to react at all. Kind of does listlessly turn towards you, its eyes pale and unresponsive, and then look back towards Voss.
Well, I'm actually going to use my bonus action and disengage. After you.
You can disengage that much, or are you dashing?
I'm dashing.
To disengage.
Is,
But you are dashing.
Yes, I'm running away. Gracefully, I might add.
This humanoid form might have once been a drow. At this point, this glowing purple fungus has completely overcome it. It's just this kind of purple mass that does have the vague shape of a humanoid that kind of is almost dragging one arm against the wall as it's stumbling forward towards the lot of you. The way it came, you can even see kind of a cloud of that purple gas following it. And it's going to keep moving, actually. And get up right there, but not do anything else. Torum!
Okay, 1, 2. Oh, okay. That's still diagonal, right? So I can take a shot at this one.
Yeah. He's gonna have cover from kind of the wall and stuff. But you're fine.
You know what? I'm actually gonna take the opportunity hit.
Again, they like the Quaggath, it moves very quickly when you get within its realm of damage. And I need to find the appropriate dice.
Oh, it hit 17? Dang.
Yeah, of course it did. It's a zombie. Zombies always hit. What are you on about? It's gonna deal 5 damage actually. It's kind of claws at you, and like the claws scrape in, and you kind of lurch away. Almost like twisting and breaking the hand, but it does not care.
Where'd my token go?
What
Where
are you
you
talking
left
about?
No, I see the light, but my token isn't there anymore.
If you are seeing a
I see 'em.
glitch, you probably need to reload. It is the
Okay.
same with every problem in Roll20.
Reloading real quick. What I'm doing though is I'm actually gonna grab the flame bolt that we had ready that we didn't
So
use.
remember that like you still need to light that. I would say that would probably be fine as a bonus action or whatever.
Okay.
That's fine because it's not a flame bolt. It's cloth.
It's a bolt with cloth on the end.
So
Yeah,
I will.
And a
I
little.
will-
And I
If
would've
you
put
have a
little-
tinderbox, you can light it.
Yeah, I will use my bonus action to light that. Then.
Do you have a tinderbox?
Yes, I do.
Then you're good.
I double checked that earlier.
I was gonna ask and I totally forgot.
So I'm gonna take a shot at that guy with at
Light
the
the
zombie.
fire arrow.
Yep.
Absolutely.
And I'll basically put down the light, put the ignite it using that, and then fire. Ooh.
That is very much a hit.
He took a chunk out of me. I take a chunk out of him.
Yeah.
And do I add fire damage or?
Nope, it's just fire damage.
Cool.
Instead of regular. It starts to burn away at the creature that really, considering it's so much of it is this fungal growth, the fire spreads very quickly across the dry fungus blooms. Voss.
I'm going to use my action to take the sword out of the ceiling. And then I'm going to action surge and attack this guy.
Do you get an action surge every short rest?
Yep.
Wow.
Action surge and
Yeah.
second wind are both short rest.
Yeah.
powers.
Wow.
Fighters
Short
are-
rest for fighters, real nice.
I can
yeah.
understand why you wanted a short rest.
Yeah, to get everything back. Huzzah!
Fortunately, the monsters were behind a door and they can't beat doors. That's a hit.
So literally what I'm doing is you just see Voss stance up and rip the sword out of the ceiling, like
Yeah!
pulling it down and pulling the rocks through, just cutting through the ceiling
Cleaving
into
through
the sky.
stone.
You are doing a roller coaster of rolls tonight.
I love watching all the dice roll and then roll again.
That's like full on enough to like cut one of this creature's arms off, and like it falls from the ceiling, kind of twisting like a cat in the air and landing and pulling itself back up. It's not bleeding, which is insanely disturbing.
And then with that, still part of that motion, I just kind of go back into like the stance with the sword pointing at it. That's my turn.
Yuna, this fungal zombie is right on up close.
Yeah. I'm gonna disengage. I'm gonna say nope, 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 nope. I'm gonna run right there.
Yeah. Yep. That's the right call.
That's my turn.
It's just sensible, really.
Yep.
Korgoth is going to kind of dance around you a little bit and attack. It's going to hit twice. Kind of attacking and biting at you, and it's going to deal 7 slashing on the first hit and 8 on the second.
Okay.
Brutally strong attacks. The claws
Oh
on
my
a
God.
Korgoth aren't particularly big, but they're very sharp. And even in Undeath, that has not changed. Even with kind of stumbling attacks, when those claws scrape, they just cleave through metal. Rakath, hearing a lot of commotion.
Yeah. Rakath is going to walk forward again. And this time he's going to kind of poke his head in the door, and he's actually just going to drop a bunch of ball bearings at the feet of this zombie boy.
Okay.
Like, quite a few. I don't know. How many would you say is appropriate for a 5 foot
Pretty
area?
sure you have to drop the entire lot of ball bearings if you're using them.
Okay. I'll drop the lot of ball bearings.
Drop
That's
one
fine.
ball bearings.
Because keep in mind, I did use 5 for the candle.
Yeah,
there, and then I used 1 to dip in the oil and drop down the well. So it's
It's
90,
like a big bag versus a couple.
94 ball bearings rather than 100.
You
If
can
that
spill
matters.
them to cover a level finding area that's 10 feet on a side. Creature moving across it. Okay, so it's fine. It's not moving yet.
Okay.
But now it is. Must make a dexterity 10 check, which it fails immediately. Crunches against the ground onto its back, where it kind of starts
I love the idea of
Wiggling.
like zombie trying to get across ball bearings. It's just like that's not going to go well.
yeah, it doesn't. Is the answer.
Surprise.
Torum.
Okay, so that thing's actually now prone, which means I would have disadvantage attacking it. So I'm actually going to wheel around and attack this big boy,
This big boy.
who's now missing an arm.
This poor guy.
Crit magnet. He still lives.
Wow.
He takes it like a champ. Unlives. Whatever. That's what I say to your crit. I yawn in the face of crits.
Yeah.
Anything else you want to do? Or is that you?
No, I'm just gonna ready to block. I'm gonna basically just ready to block in the way of the guy if he comes for
Voss.
I'm going to attack him.
That is a hit.
Excellent.
Oh,
Holy shit.
It's a massive strike. The Korgoth kind of stumbles back. You can almost see the strands of the fungal network just overtaking the body, keeping it going, and with very jerky movements, it continues to move.
Then I'm going to bonus action, second wind.
yeah. Fair call. Fair call.
And then I'm gonna move here.
Okay. Yuna,
And my turn.
Excuse me.
there's a zombie on the floor. You're muted.
Don't tell me what I am.
Oh, that was great.
Rocks fall.
I cast ceremony as an action, not a ritual like I've been doing. And once again, give Voss shield.
Hey.
Oakley dokley. It might be useful because with the creature now completely overcome, like you actually see the fungal network is like growing and twisting over the thing, fixing patches where there should be flesh and now there isn't. It moves with even more ferocity.
It's like where you cut off the limb, there's like a little fungal arm starting to grow.
No, it's
like
not
just
regrowing an arm. Where there's
okay.
like, you know, structural damage. The arms are less important. What's your AC? 16, right? Yeah, you managed to parry and block all the blows coming at you from the one-armed creature. Rakath. Excellent.
I'm gonna step down into this room for the first time, and I
There's a
want to
zombie
do
on the
something.
floor.
I want to do something. I want to take 2 pittons, and I want to hammer the pittons into the guy's wrist to pin him to the floor.
You're gonna have to give me an athletics check.
Okay, that's fair. Can't be sleight of hand. You're
No.
sure? Medicine?
No, you're jammering pittons through someone's wrists.
All right.
I have a question.
Would this be an advantage because he's down? I should ask. Okay, I will re-roll that at advantage.
I have a question. Is it an
Yes.
opposed athletics?
Yeah.
Then he rolls a 2.
Okie
Not
dokie.
Rakath.
The
You're good buddy.
the creature seems to barely struggle as, you know, a fraction of a moment you almost see a couple of mirror images of it in your mind, but it barely puts up a proper fight. Can't really get back up with the ball bearings on the ground. You can
Good.
it to the ground.
And then I'm gonna continue my movement. I assume is gonna get a swipe at me as I walk away.
its arms are down.
Pin.
True. Okay.
Strange.
Well, I meant like it might at me, but
No,
yeah. Okay.
it's full on
2, 3,
chonked downwards.
and I'm just gonna stay there, and that's gonna be my. That was my action, correct?
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna bonus action dash, and come down here.
Okay.
Ooh.
Torm.
Well, seeing that guy's
Well,
Taken
should've dealt
care
with-
of.
Yeah.
I'm gonna take a shot at the big boy.
That's gonna be a hit.
Yeah. Yeah.
And
You're
it
resilient, big boy.
goes down. It kind of takes almost a couple of seconds for the creature to realize. It just kind of falls into this pile of flesh and fungus conjoined.
What are we doing with that one?
Oh, I think that one's a fascinating subject.
Okay, I'm gonna put the crossbow away, pick up my light.
This body, does it appear to be rapidly decomposing or look like it's going to explode at any point in the near future?
No.
Excellent. Glad to hear it. We should take this back. If this was the weapon. It's possible this wasn't. It's possible that this was merely infected.
I feel like these are the threats that it spoke of. I'm actually gonna carefully. Yeah, I was about to say I'm gonna have a look up this way. Oh, you beat me to it.
I am, while I'm at this door, I'm going to investigate this door again because I've already been infected by this fungus. So, like, worst case scenario, I have bad news bears. Why are you standing in front of me?
I don't know. I can't fix it.
This
It
door
looks
appears locked.
fine. Okay. Well, if it appears locked, I'm going to try and pick it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I'm holding right here.
Ooh, I want to see. I want to see.
Yeah, you want to go.
And-
You want to go back behind me? I think.
I was gonna say I actually wouldn't open the door yet.
Yeah, I think my
Thank
thing.
you. Sorry.
That
I'm
fungal
locked in
growth you can see
Tor-
is pulsing, where it
Torin
kind of
would literally
conjoins
pick
into
up
almost.
Yuna. No. Torin would literally pick up Yuna and put Yuna to the side. He's like, no, not going that way.
Can I
almost got
make
to
a
be,
perception
heartbeat.
check? Is there any like hole in the door apart from the lock that I? Well, I mean, even the lock. Can I look through and try and see if there's anything on the other side, despite what I might already
Yeah.
already know?
Yeah, no,
Thank
you can peep through the keyhole and see into the
Yeah.
other side. There's room.
Okay.
The room most likely just goes into the same way as that pathway up there.
Yeah.
But now it's
That's-
unlocked. That means you've got 2 avenues into the room, and you know that locks might be in play.
Yeah.
With that, and the sight of the pulsing fungal growths, I think this is a great place to leave it for
Yep.
today. I'm gonna take you off the battle map. You can't even do any shenanigans.
No shenanigans.
No shenanigans. So that's that.
Clever.
Let me get spooky horror music out of the way. Stop.
Never.
Stop.
I will always be creepy and creating horror music
Yeah,
wherever
I
I
don't
go.
need to. You're just gonna show up and he's gonna have a hurdy-gurdy.
Yeah. I
Next
should go and
time.
buy one. I should go and buy a hurdy-gurdy and just like have it playing under the desk without you guys realizing it the entire
Yeah.
time.
As one does.
As one does.
Take a rip
You'll
down.
just see my
Sneaky
arm
gurdy.
doing this exact motion and you will think that I'm masturbating, but in fact I am playing the hurdy-gurdy.
An even more sinful action.
So much worse.
Why don't we talk about who we are, starting with Dungeon Dad? Entertain me.
Hello. Welcome to my stream.
What?
Yeah.
It's mine now. I'm the
yeah,
captain
Dungeon Dad. That's me. I play a Dro Samurai on this show. I also have a YouTube channel dedicated to D&D monsters of yesteryear. And also just like other monsters from video games, pop cultures, movie, whatever that I make conversions of for 5th edition. The latest of which you can catch tomorrow, is the Snallygaster, is what it's called, which is based on an urban legend, which I can see, like, based on the reactions, a couple people know what that is. Ollie is not one of them.
Funny that you say that, though. I am currently making a homebrew based on the Flatwood Monster. So, urban legend
Yeah,
seems to be a good source of inspiration.
The Snallygaster is basically just like a lizard-like avian creature that has a bunch of blood-sucking tentacles in its beak, and it swoops down and grabs it and tries to suck your blood. It's a bad time. But the one thing they like more than blood is alcohol. So they're known to just rip into towns and attack taverns to steal their ale.
And where else is
Which
there going
makes
to be
it
adventurers?
the perfect encounter for a
Yeah.
bunch of adventurers. Based on that
actually
fact
genius.
alone, I decided to make the conversion. Anyways,
Actually, genius.
that's happening. Other than that, there's other videos, similar subject matter. You can find me on YouTube, or you can follow me on Twitter.
Don't forget your album.
Yeah, I often do.
It's good, you shouldn't.
It's not that. It's like, I am working on an album inspired by Dean.
One.
But it's spelled with a K, so that's how you know it's new wave synth pop. Because you have to spell things with harder sounding consonants to be cool. Yeah, that's coming out soon. I actually was working on that today. The issue is just the time management.
More
But
hours
that'll-
in the day.
Exactly. More hours in the cycle. But that will be happening. You can, if you're interested in that, you can find me on YouTube under Chill Touch.
Okay.
That's that. That's the whole story.
Aaron, talk about yourself so I can't presume to talk for you.
I'm tired. I'm Aaron. See you
Copy
guys next
that.
week.
Done! Good! Love it! Tesh! Efficiency.
Hi, I'm Touch of the Test Tube. You can find me under that name on YouTube, Twitch, and Twitter. You should follow me if you're at all interested in looter shooters or looter games in general, especially Monster Hunter. I'm working on getting a new capture card so I can stream Monster Hunter Generations Ultimate as well as the upcoming Iceborne. So yeah, you should definitely follow me if you're interested in any of those things. And also cute animal gifts, because I post a fuckload of those on Twitter.
And William.
Hi, I'm Will. You can find me at twitch.tv/WillNGraham. I am exhausted because I just got back from D&D Live 2019, where I was one of the performers for one of the live shows that was happening. So you can actually check out the VOD for that over at twitch.tv/D&D Live 4 if you're interested. It had a lot of technical problems, so you'd have to watch like 5 videos to actually watch the whole thing. And unfortunately, they cut out my shout out for this, which is like the best game in the world. So, speaking of other best games in the world, Ollie, what else are you doing right now?
Yeah, let's not talk about inferior D&D. Let's keep it in the A grade here, okay?
This is my favorite game, period, because I just got to put the zombie's hands to the floor with pittons. I
got to literally crucify someone to the
I
ground.
am like this character is my favorite character I have ever played, without a doubt, and I am so thrilled that I get to explore this horrible side of my own personhood.
I'm glad you get to do it in front of all of us too.
Yeah. No, I get to do just horrible, horrible, monstrous things because I'm playing a monster, literally named a monster, and yeah. No, it's a great time.
Yes, that's actually never come up, but that's something all of you would know, is that Rakath is Elvish for monster. That's actually what the word means. Never come
Torum
up.
wouldn't know.
No.
Yeah,
Torum would
Right.
not know. That's
Our
true.
monster.
Yeah, exactly.
He's our monster of our hearts.
Oh my god!
Hey.
I just realized because of all your sneezing, you're like the monster by mistake.
Yeah. Don't worry about that. But
I'm
yeah,
a little worried about it.
don't worry about that.
There's a bunch of Jarviskjir stuff. If you like what I do here, there's another show on Wednesdays at 7 p.m. BST. They are in the Underdark as well. They don't live there.
Make some mistakes.
There's also, this show is supported by Patreon. For $5 or more on Patreon, you can actually support, assist party members, help make NPCs that can be introduced into the story. There's also 2 additional games. Fucking amateurs. That are those games are a little bit more traditional D&D. One is a mercenary company that does monster hunting jobs. One is a bunch of wannabe pirates. And that's a bunch of good stuff. And that's it. Also playing Red Dead on the weekdays, and I've just cleared commissions, so there might be a bit more of that. So stay tuned for stuff, and check out the Discord where there's teasers for future stuff. Now we're all going to go to bed. I'm
not.
I'm gonna get drunk before I go to bed though, because I'm an adult and I can.
I'm gonna eat food. I'm gonna actually go get groceries because I realized during the breaks that I don't have any food in the house, and I'm really sad.
Oh yeah, well I'm gonna get drunk and go get groceries. So
Fuck yeah, that's how you
That's
do
the
it.
Canadian way.
in that
Canadian
order.
way.
I will be walking to the grocery store.
You are Claire. With the final line being that. And me. I'm not muted. Chat gets to hear all my fascinations.